What's up, everybody? It's Sol, and today we are here, as you can see, in Elder Kings 2 for our brand new series. And as you can also see, we're using the Songs of the Return mod, which I did a showcase of a couple weeks ago and also made another video for. And I figured it'd be fun to come in here and do a proper series. So we're going to jump into a new game. And we're going to scroll on down to, I believe it's the Waning Years. And we're going to select Lord Hergelion. And the reason that we're going to pick him, there's a few different Falmer or Snow Elves that you can play as. But I like this guy specifically because of his guilt. Also, he's specifically associated with the last Snow Prince. And then the idea for him is that he wants to become the next one. So let's read his words. Among the jagged peaks and pale mountains of Johanna, the Lord of House Angoth bears a sorrow greater than most can fathom. Lord Hergelion remains tormented by the greatest defining failure of his life, which was the day he arrived too late to fight alongside his liege during his final stand at Morsing. The fall of the Snow Prince shattered not only the last glimmer of hope for the entire Snow Elven people, but also a part of Hergelion himself. Now the vile Atmoran warlords press ever deeper into Falmeri lands, driving the Snow Elves from their ancestral homes and forcing them to seek refuge beyond the western mountains within Hergelion's realm. With the influx of desperate refugees swelling within his territory, Lord Hergelion sees not just a burden, but also a renewed sense of purpose. Amid the wind-scoured remnants of his people, Hergelion seeks redemption. He dreams of amassing a new great army from the scattered Snow Elves, rekindling the frostbound glory of a fallen kingdom, and proving that the legacy of the Falmer did not die with the fall of the Snow Prince. Can Lord Hergelion rebuild a new kingdom for the Snow Elves, or will the Snow Elves fade like snowflakes beneath the rising sun? And we are here, and you can see we're over here in Johanna, which I believe is technically, this might be like the very border of Skyrim. Okay, it's like the border of Skyrim and High Rock. Technically, we would be in what is eventually going to be High Rock, but since this is the Merithic era, we are not. Obviously, we're playing in the Songs of the Return, so Ysgramor is here, and if you look at the people he's killed, I believe it's this person was the father of the Snow Prince, who was slain. As the last heir of the Snow Elven royalty, rose as both ruler and savior after his father's fall to the Atmorans. Revered by kin and foe alike, he embodied the Falmer's hope and defiance, standing unyielding against the tides of the north. And he was slain by, I believe, a sword that was thrown at him. Yes, he was killed by a sword that was thrown by Finna. Don't know how to say, Jofryr's daughter, maybe? I think is how you might say that. So the goal for this character is not necessarily to get revenge against Ysgramor, although that is kind of an idea that I have as well. But it is primarily to make a kingdom a new home for the Snow Elves, which I think is fun. There's also another character that I did consider playing, which is Lord Finglor the Righteous, who I will recommend to you guys because he seems pretty cool. He's another bookmark character down here in the Rift, and then like northern Cyrodiil region. He was basically assigned by the Snow Prince to be the defender of the southern Falmeri lands, so to prevent the Imperial, the Alias from coming up here and trying to take over their lands. And he held to that, so he was also not there when the Snow Prince died. His heir is also in prison, but we're not going to worry about him because we're playing as this character. So let's go through our Dynastic legacies and see what we got. I think Arcane Blood might be useful. Actually, well, first, before we say that, he does have a couple magical perks. Let's see what he can do as far as spells go. It looks like he might be able to get, well, what's his peak? What's his peak down here for magic? 140 is actually really good. Well, not really good, but it's decent. So if we do this, we'll get up to 160. Oh, and then we could get magic drills. We'll do Thaumaturgical Heritage. Oh my god. We can get so many. As a househead, I've decided that magic will be a cornerstone of our Dynastic legacy. Tales of Tamriel's legendary schools of magic, conjuration, alteration, illusion, destruction, restorations, and necromancy fill the halls of my court. Each school offers power and prestige, but also unique challenges. The time has come for me to choose the magical path that will define my house for generations. What kind of magical mastery shall we pursue? Okay, so we get Alteration Masters. Oh, they just give you like a negative 10% cost to casting the spells. I would say, let's look at the trees real quick. I feel like Ritual, or not a Ritual, I feel like Conjuration is the most useful one. So let's say we'll focus on Conjuration. Master Conjurers, I think would be really useful for us. And then we can also get Sorceress Rule. We can get Arcane Court type. Okay, cool. And we might even be able to get one more. Allows one additional permanent ritual. Cool. We'll just go down all the way, and it looks like we have another one. So let's do House of Warriors. Oh my god. Okay. Let's do Mostly Fair for the Hunt and Feast costs. Okay, good. Now we've got all of this and this. Cool. That should mean we'd be able to get mages now. No, but we do have Light Paladins. Or Knight Paladins, I'm sorry. Chivalrous ideals are very ingrained into Falmer values, ordained in front of the divine and sworn to their liege. Few paladins step back from battle once called. Okay, so they are Spellblades, and they counter mages, archers, and spearmen. They are not siege equipment, however. We start with Light Footmen, Pikemen, and Ballistas. I'm going to get rid of this. And we also get a host, which has Knight Paladins, Pikemen, Armored Horsemen, Bowmen, and some Trebuchets, which is really nice, which 2,300. Of course, those don't replenish, so we'll have to worry about that, but not a big deal. We can choose a patron. We follow the Chantry of Auriel. Falmer revere Auriel as a paramount ancestor god as much as their forebears in Eldmaris. But where the High Elves place greater emphasis on purity of the blood and maintaining connection to the Aedra, the Snow Elves instead made purity of the spirit the most important tenet of their Chantry. Exercised through ascetic living and great personal pilgrimages in the Falmer religion, Auriel's redemption was still extended to all elves who were pure of spirit, no matter how degraded they may otherwise be. Okay. We could do Auriel. Let's do one. Let's see what he focuses on, this character. He is a fortune builder, so it would make probably the most sense for him to do something with, I think it's not Trinimac. It's Zen, I think. An aspect of Arbus, like the other Aedra, he's the god of toil, vengeance, agriculture. Vengeance works a lot, and payment in kind. Some consider him to be a foreign god, but the Altmer worship him like any of the other ancestors. Stewardship +1 and domain taxes by 10% of the same faith is really solid. So I'm going to grab that, and let's see if there's anybody that we can convert. I'm going to have you work on converting this. That'll be like a big goal of this series, is to try to convert everybody. So just sort of following us as we go along here. We can station our men-at-arms, which we should do. I don't have a ton, but I would probably say station the pikemen. Okay, well, we have enough to station all three, so it doesn't really matter what we do with what. We'll put you here, and then we'll put you... We do get ballistas, which is great to start off with. I will say definitely try to grab some Knight Paladins when we can. We cannot raid. Sucks, but you know, so it goes. Aptitude. My brother, for sure. I think having a physician is good. Having a caravan master is always good. My grandson and tax collector. He can also improve, so I'm just going to have him work on improving his skill. So now this is back down to what it was when we started. Court mage. We actually have a few. This will increase our arcane by 4. And I can get some arcane support from him, which I'll do. As far as skills go, let's see where he's at in the stewardship tree. Because we could go down to avaricious, or we could go down the magic tree, which I think is what I would prefer to do. I'm going to do magical theory and get the +1 to stewardship and the +3 to learning. He has decent learning, and he has really good stewardship, so we'll just do that. And I think we'll get us perk every... I don't know what this one says. Let's see. It doesn't say. Some of them will tell you. First in line for this. Okay. Cool. Is this like a relative of mine? No. Just looks like it's going to go to me if he dies. Cool. So obviously our goal here to start off with is to try to create a kingdom. We have the kingdom of Johanna, which we can technically make when we just get one more territory, which would probably be the first one to do. We can attack these guys for a holy war. Pretty much right as soon as we start. I wonder if there's an event that we can do, so we can summon an Atronach. What sort of other skills do we got? Nothing here. We can fortify our buildings. What does this do exactly? Okay. It's okay. Mobile senses, restoration, resilience. We don't have anything with this. As far as this goes, we have Oblivion Council. Monthly lifestyle experience +5%. That's pretty good. And he's gaining... Okay, that's like nothing to maintain, so that's really good. Glamour? No. Okay, so he just has the 2 rituals. Well, we will definitely do Oblivion Council. That's pretty handy. I'd like to go down the Conjuration tree because getting Summon Daedric Army or Unleash Daedric Horde, not Unleash Daedric Horde, but Summon Daedric Army is useful. And then also, obviously, Alteration to get Transmute because being able to make your own money whenever you want, even if it's a little bit, is really handy. A bunch of family members can get married. Let's see. Let's go through. I'm not going to hit start yet because obviously we'll lose prospects if we do that. As far as a spouse goes... Does not have to be matrilinear, but it looks like it doesn't make a difference. And we have this guy up here, which is a small alliance, but it is something, so we will take it. It's a very small chance, but we want them to stay within our house. She's going to get 1,800 prestige for that. Holy crap. That is a lot. My grandson can get married. Let's see. Might as well just do it with most of them. You're here. He's going to get 1,800 as well. My daughter, who I think I just did. Yes, I just did her. My other grandson, my daughter, no. We're not going to do that. You do prestige gain. Apparently marrying your own sister would give you a lot of prestige. That makes sense. Or your aunt, I suppose. Whatever. We won't worry about that just yet, because we might be able to get an alliance with Frostcrag if we play our cards right, so we'll just see how that goes. I am married to my cousin, as so it goes. We didn't check out the tenets. Ancestor worship, that's pretty standard, I feel like, for this. Missing God is forbidden, so we're not allowed to worship the missing God. Okay, that's interesting. Falmer, what do they got? Actually, let's read the Falmer one as well before we actually get into this. The Falmeri trace their lineage to the frigid shores and mountaintops of the northern parts of Tamriel. These deeply spiritual people held humility and humility, in high regard, building chapels and monasteries to contemplate the pristine beauty of the land. They flourished in the harsh, wintry landscapes, creating a sophisticated civilization that blended seamlessly with the snow-covered mountains and vast, icy plains. Their culture was one of beauty, refinement, and an enduring respect for nature, with a profound reverence for the land and its creatures. Lately, dark clouds start... I cannot read today. Lately, dark clouds start emerging in the north. I think it's because it says starts, heralding a chilling storm and an unsettling presence beyond the horizon. Hopefully, the Falmeri culture can withstand and survive it. And it shows where we're native to, which is interesting. And they get Knight Paladins, great. They get Hereditary Hierarchy, Fortress Monasteries, cool. Winter Warriors, so Winter Soldiers, and Arctic Settlers. So we have a lot of bonuses up here in the cold, which is useful to us. There are a couple places we could go. This person I have a truce with, I think. Yeah, it's just them. This person I could also attack, but these two would attack versus just this guy would just be the one, I think. Yeah, it would just be him, and he's not strong enough to get... Oh, and a Wargrim. Interesting. They counter archers. I think we'd still be able to beat them pretty handily. But yeah, as far as everything else goes, we should be able to do this. I kind of want to see summon a Stormbearer Atronach. As your clever man... I need a mighty companion. I have issued a command to summon a storm Atronach in the form of a mighty bear. Such a feat would be a testament to my mage's mastery over the elements and their worthiness as my arcane advisor. The chamber trembles as the incantation begins. Thunder echoes within the walls, and streaks of lightning dance along the mage's fingertips. Ethereal winds swirl, pulling at robes and banners alike as a shadowy form begins to take shape in the storm's eyes. Is our court mage truly skilled enough to bind such a force? I don't think I can do it. He's not skilled enough. Oh well. Okay. Literally, oh well, that's what I would say. We could ban slavery. We can become a necromancer if we wanted to. We don't have to do that. I think we're technically immortal. What's his lifespan? Oh, he is immortal, actually, so we don't have to worry about dying, like, at all. Is that how all of them are? Interesting. He is not immortal. He has a lifespan of 2, so he'd be able to live, like, into his hundreds. So we might not even get over to Ysgramor by, like, the time that happens. I did not know all our Falmer were immortal. That's interesting. Why would you look old if you're immortal? Man, whatever. Who cares? Anyway, we're going to attack these dudes. Actually, let's hit start really, really fast because I just want to see if he gets like a pop-up. It doesn't look like he does. Okay, that's fine. What does our capital look like? So we have just log forts. Don't think we get any sort of special duchy buildings. No. I would probably say to grab this because I think that does increase spell blades. 30%. Just need 460, which is, you know, it's a lot. Outpost would be good. Forestry would be probably better. Actually, Outpost might be better because we have archers and skirmishers both. It's just such a small rate of improvement. Slave markets do give you a lot of money. The old problem. I mean, this is like the difference between what? Hostile raid time, defender advantage. This gives you a defender advantage. They both improve your chances of hunting, which would be good for getting our prestige up eventually. Only one of them gives bonuses to men-at-arms. This one also gives increase. Honestly, the outpost seemed like the best one, even though it gives you the least amount of money bonus. Yeah, probably would say outposts. Let's just grab those. That works for me. And then we'll attack you. I can have a lot of territory, so I'm going to... I could offer you vassalage, but you would say no. You would also probably say no to vassalage. You might, not you. You might say yes. But it looks like I would have to mostly bring you under tribute instead, which I'll probably do. I don't want to, but you kind of have to, you know, you should probably be in my territory. I'm going to attack this dude. I'm going to put all my dudes right here. And obviously this is one of my more unedited ones, so any like faux pas I make with my voice, as you heard, besides that at the very beginning, will be just in the video, unfortunately. Just so how it goes. But I've wanted to do an unedited one for a little bit, and we did an Elder King series a while ago now. It's been a little bit since we did one. Somebody's playing Skyrim, as you can see. So Shiny, you're in the video. Great, good job. Hope you enjoy that. It's fun to be back here in the Elder Scrolls world. It's always a big fan of this. Is that really what we're gonna get? Okay, good. I was like, Jesus, 7 months. Or 18 months would be so long. A really good amount of troops. I'm going to let my station guys just kind of chill. I'm going to have them just sit right here. So I'm a little concerned. Actually, it looks like it's going to take them a long time, so we'll just have them sit here. If it takes them too long, we'll see. And they might not end up coming over here in time, because it looks like they're going to take the long way around, which is fine, because they'll just get a bunch of attrition. Totally don't care. I have a couple allies. Of course, it'll be called a war, but we're not going to do that. I haven't recorded anything in like 2 weeks from like when I'm recording this, because I was gone for like a week and a half. So I'm sort of, if I'm rusty, if I sound rusty, I apologize. I'm going to work on my banter and my commentary as we go along here. Sometimes it takes a while to get back into it. And it's done. Didn't run into anybody, so that was really useful, actually. We took Malakath's Peak, which, not necessarily what we would want. Feudalizing a holding is kind of expensive, so I probably would just rather grant this to somebody who is useful to me. My cousin, wife, and duchess. You know, I mean... yeah, those are all things. I would probably... the noseless. Who took your nose? Oh, an orc. That's not... it's not good. What does my court look like? Spy Master and Vassal. You could have it. Well, actually, no, not you. Probably my Marshal. I always like to put my Marshals at the border of things. Marshal's not super good, so we could probably try to find somebody else who might be useful. My brother or my grandson. They're not, like, significantly better, so I'll just give it to you, actually. I don't care. I don't care enough to... and you already have this one, so you can just have both. Perfect. Done. Easy, and that way I don't have to work on doing that, and I can ransom this guy, which is excellent. Chantry of Oriel Exaltation, perfect. I can create this Duchy of Eastwark, which costs 250. It's a little expensive. Hopefully soon enough we'll be able to get to transmute it, so we can just start transmuting stuff. This guy... honestly, what I probably would rather do first is I'd rather bring this guy under tribute. I don't want to do that, but I feel... well, I mean, I do want to do that. I don't want to do it against another snow elf, but I feel like I have to. Just because it makes sense, I think, to me, right? Try not to waste my nice men-at-arms either, but I'm going to just put them all here and then have all 3,000 of these homies just go this way. They may not catch this guy, though. Says they should catch him. They have a better army commander than me. Yeah, I don't have very good army commanders, actually. We gotta have to grab somebody. Maybe this guy, once he's my tribute, I can try to get him to become a vassal of mine. Yeah, he's gonna be done. Easy money. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Love to see it. Excellent. And then I'm gonna send you back to, like, right here. It doesn't actually matter because it's over. Can I ransom this guy? Who are you? Negotiate release. I could just recruit you, but you're not very good, so I'm just gonna end it. Perfect. So you are now a tribute. Chantry of Oriel. How would I get you to join Tributary Prestige? It could just make it high, and I could use a hook, or... yeah, I can't do that. Or an obedient tributary with a suzerain guarantee. My great-grandfather is also my tributary. I should probably work on swaying him. Just so he doesn't, just, you know, just so he likes me. That's fine. And then, how long is this truce for? 76 years. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess we'll just leave them alone forever, pretty much, indefinitely. That's fine. This guy, I'm not going to offer any of you vassalage, because I just wouldn't. You wouldn't say yes because you're distant, but I think I could probably get some of these guys to do it. That's the one thing that sucks, though, is that you're so far away. Oh, I'm gonna need like a claim, actually. Once you're done with that, I'll try to get a claim over there, but we'll work on just going this way still. We have 4 gold to turn. I almost said 4 money. That's not exactly what I meant. Holy War. Because now I could technically make... oh, no, I could do that anyway. I just need 500 gold. It's nothing. It's basically like chump change. It's literally pennies on the dollar. How is this? I have this. I'm gonna change my tax decree to... what is it? Tax farming? That's not very good. Is council rights? No. It's religious tax. It'll give me less levies, but it'll give me a good amount more tax per turn, I think. No? Oh, I guess not. I have to replace them? Is that why? I think it's because I changed the decree. I don't actually know. That's weird. You're not taxing my... oh, let me see. Oh, he's the same religion. I see. So I messed it up. Oops. And how soon can I change that? 20. I'm assuming the date is wrong. Until 10 even start 12/20/29. Because if that was true, then I'm never going to be able to tax them. And that would be bad, right? Well, that is unfortunate. That is truly unfortunate. Although eventually we'll have taxpayers who will like just be people. So I mean, I guess it's fine. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. We'll figure it out as we go. I will. What should we do now? What should we do now? Develop capital. Definitely not this. We could invite claimants. We don't really have any decisions besides purchase the adamantium tower, which is incredibly expensive. Cool. Look how towers are built. Perfect. Probably want to keep on building some stuff. Let's see. Hospices would be pretty good. Pastures are always pretty nice. Arrange a betrothal with whom? You and you? I mean, I don't care. Sure. Is this my grandson? Yeah, you can marry him. It's fine. Give him some prestige. The boy needs it. I guess we could just do a lot of holy wars for now. Just sort of like pushing people out of the way. Because what's the de jure border? Yeah, we should probably just take all of this. Get them gone. And then we can work on... All of these are just orcs. This is just orc land. I mean, that makes sense. I play as orcs a lot. I should know that. Oh, this guy's interesting. Karthwasten. Oh my god, a vampire. Are you also a vampire? You're a lycanthrope. Kind of the same thing. We want to get up to... What is it for duchy? You have to be faithful. We can get up to faithful fairly easily, I bet. I wonder how pilgrimages are, how far away they are. Let's just see real fast. Pilgrimage. The pious one. Actually, there's a... Darkfall is not far at all. And we don't have any sort of... Oh, we can reduce... Well, reduced speed isn't really going to be... It won't matter that much. And this won't matter that much. We'll just do an appropriate amount. We'll do this. I don't know if he's zealous or not. I cannot remember. We'll just say reflection. Because I cannot remember for the life of me if he's zealous. He's not. He is actually, we didn't even look. He's diligent, patient, just. He's a fortune builder. He's a diplomat. He's gallant. He's an overseer. He's an administrator. He's a blade master, only rank 1. He's a winter soldier. He's pure-blooded. He's robust. He's beautiful. He is melancholic because of the Snow Prince. He's etheric. So he is good at magic. He's got 16. He's immortal. He is born on the side of the tower, and he's now a follower of Zen. So he's got a lot of like diplomacy and stewardship stuff, actually, because I saw he has 27 diplomacy, which is pretty nice. We found a mining settlement. We are now a pilgrim, which gives us, I think, a slight bonus, right? To monthly, yeah, 5%. Sure, I didn't even read it. Hidden Divinity. I never really read the pilgrimage ones because they're not usually unique, so I'm just going to click through them, to be honest with you. It's generally not a big deal. This one said it was very hard, and I'm not sure why. I should make an offering. We'll lose Angoth Royal Paragon. Oh, we have some court artifacts. We'll do this. So now it's at least rank 1. What sort of artifacts do we have? Oh, we have Angoth House Ring. The coronation ring passed down to the Falmeri Lords of the Noble House of Angoth. Is that me? That is me. And then Joy. The ancestral sword of House Angoth is a slender, razor-sharp blade forged with white moonstone and adorned with silver furnishings. Its downward curving crossguard frames a large blue diamond set at the hilt's center. Elegant yet lethal, the sword embodies the house's noble heritage and enduring vigilance. Dang, okay, so that's actually really useful. And gets his prowess up to be pretty significant. Not as high as Ysgramor, of course. And if you're wondering where Thamul is, I think he's over here. Yeah, he's a big guy, but he doesn't hate me. I wonder if I can get him to team up with me. That could be cool. It's gonna be a kind of a looser one. There's not exactly a lot of decisions related to this. It really is 2029, huh? Well, that's never gonna happen, I guess. We're just chilling, doing our pilgrimage. I think we're done. 156. It's fine. We're actually pretty close to faithful anyway, so we can go back. We kind of recovered anyway. Peoples of the Reach. My visit to the Reach, I encountered its diverse inhabitants. We've read this. The indigenous Reachmen, with their misunderstood shamanic practices and a unique heritage, stood out while the rogue factions' perpetual violence. Once hostile orcs, tribes of... Okay, yes. I mean, I'll do some stewardship. I'm wondering if there's going to be any unique to the mod. We caught outside. 100% chance of getting ill. We'll just sit. It's fine if it takes like a day. Cool. Let's take this guy. Get him out of here. Not under tribute. We want him gone. A lot of these are going to be just... What's it called? Who would inherit this if I killed you? I wonder who it would go to. I think the only theocratic law... Somebody random, I guess. Because I'm wondering... If I get close enough to any of these guys, if they would want to join me once I'm like a king, it could be an interesting route to go. Let me just do this. See if we can't. Can you please? There we go. See if we can't capture somebody. Could be interesting. Could be the way to go. Could be the move. I've never done a Falmer run on this channel, which I think is interesting because I do find them really interesting. Like in general, I like them. Okay, it's fine. Just raid my stuff while I'm at war. It's the perfect time to do it. I mean, I've done it many times. I get it. Let's see if I can capture somebody. We did, actually. We captured, it looks like their leader, the war leader. I wonder if I can ransom you. I'll take that 50 gold, please. Thanks, buddy. Cool. And it looks like... Am I at war or no? Okay, so we took Cold Perch. It's also tribal. I'm going to give this to somebody else. Somebody with good... I think overall, let's see. I can hear dogs barking outside, so if you can hear that, I apologize. Let's get somebody with good stewardship. This person's actually really solid, so I'm going to put you here. And somebody... I can't switch you. You're somehow a strong vassal. I'm going to wait a second until you actually have units. Because it seems like he may not be. I'm just going to get you guys to go here. Cool. This guy was swayed. He's at 100%. I don't need to do that anymore. Cool. I have one powerful vassal, you. But you don't have any troops. So I don't know how that's possible. We are now faithful. Great. Love to see that. Which means I can just conquer an entire duchy. Which I think this might be just a county. Yeah, it's just a county. Doesn't really matter. This is from a different kingdom, so I'm going to just work on going down and taking these two now. Just getting rid of them. Did it say I could offer him vassalage? Am I tripping? No, I mean, it did. It said I could, but he's not going to accept. I can just conquer this county outright, which is more useful to me. They will not come to each other's aid if I do that. Can I put it like here? Yeah, let's raise him right here. Perfect. It looks like he wants a head-on fight, which I'm more than happy to oblige. Cold Perch is under siege. He actually gave up that really quickly. Perfect. And then a nice quick 6 months and that'll be over. And I'm wondering if he's going to come back, because he would probably beat this guy. So I'm going to hit him again. Because if he does, I would rather not lose my progress, because that happens to me all the time. It says we'll win. Perfect. Love to see it. I think for the first one, we'll just, at the very least, establish our kingdom. And then try to figure out where to go from there. I'm going to hit this guy, just to get the war score, get a little tick on it. Getting pretty close to getting our first magical perk, which I love to see as well. Done. And we did capture somebody who is unfortunately not worth anything, and I think I can just execute him. I would gain no stress, so I'm just going to do it. It said I'm just, but not just enough to not want to kill a goblin. We captured his son. Can I ransom him? I'll take that 10 gold. I know it's nothing, but I'll take it anyway. This is probably also tribal, so I'll give 2 of these away to somebody else. Maybe that person with a good prestige, perhaps? Can make East Wark with 250, I think is what it is, right? How much do we get from this? 0. Love to see it 0. It's a really nice number. Good even number. Nothing. You know, at least I know what to expect. Concerning Aldarks. Rumors reach me to a fervent plea of charity, stirring the hearts of the realm's philanthropist. Said a gift of gold can do what? Make sure the money... Okay. Gained a little piety. Captured his son, but he's probably free. Done. Okay, cool. So these 2 have been taken. Both of them are tribal. I don't want that. I'm going to give it to somebody who's got good... Actually, does anybody have good prowess? My marshal, and that's it. I don't want my court mage to be gone. My son and heir is probably not going to become anything. We can't take it, though, because of how my partition works. I see. I could feudalize them, but they cost 500 gold, and I don't have an easy way of doing that. So let's just do somebody with like decent skills. This guy's not from a noble house. Probably wouldn't want to do him. The noseless only has one, so let's give him these two. He's pretty good. Let's read this, though. I'm kind of curious, because we just said it was by an orc. This charming yet naughty elf earned his moniker the hard way. When one of his jealous orc lovers caught wind of his promiscuous games, she sank her tusks right into his face. Oh! Well, damn, okay. That'll do it for sure. Oh, a friend? Sure, I don't think he would accept being an non. No. Because you wouldn't accept vassalage, right? We're a different faith and you're tribal. I think he would say no. Pandrum. Yeah. Because if I attacked you for the duchy, it would just be this of Scarp. Because I could create the Duchy of Scarp with a little bit more money. It's so expensive to make a kingdom title. I don't even think I can technically make the kingdom title because I have to have 2 duchies. Yes, I need to make a second one. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to make one. Somebody's going to get one. Probably you. Well, actually, probably you. You kind of a little more handy for me. And I'm getting 5 gold a turn now, which is nice. Actually, no one's going to get the duchy because I'm not a king yet. So I'm going to hold it. Because if I give it away, it's going to be gone. 15 months till this is done. I'm going to have them then work on taking this so that I'm at least touching them. So that when I become a king, they like me 100%. They may accept vassalage right away. That could be really useful for me. They're attacking Themul, unfortunately. But, you know, what are you going to do? I think where I should focus now is maybe going this way. Try to, like, come up. Cleanse Abomination. Oh, okay. That's actually really useful. You're a werewolf, so Cleansing Abomination is good for me. Not a well, yeah, you're a lycanthrope. It doesn't necessarily mean you're a werewolf, I don't think. I think there's other types within the Elder Scrolls, but yeah, let's just do that. The Snow Elves are marching. And I like the fact that we still get some gold per turn. We're gonna get Transmute next for sure as far as our magic goes. 160, 160, probably get us up to the second one, which probably is like 30 gold, but being able to cast that at least like once every year or two will be handy for getting some titles, for sure. Let's just combine these guys. Try to hit this dude anyway, just because I always like to do that. Alright, very nice. This is perfect. Exactly what I wanted to see. An excellent one. And then are you somebody... Whoa! That guy looks really sick, actually. And it looks like he's not just... 25, you wouldn't accept. You don't want to ransom your wife? Oh my god, this Jack. This guy. He's like, I'll just conveniently retreat right into you. That's funny. He does have war mages, that's nice. Good for you, buddy. The Daedric Alphabet. Ever so useful for arcane purposes, such as the creation of sigils. The study of the Daedric Alphabet is vital to any aspiring conjurer. That's true. I don't want to send a letter to a high elf. I don't think I like those very well. But I did unlock a new magical perk. I wonder why it looks like that. I'm going to get Transmute. Perfect. And now I'm going to cast a spell where I transmute, what is it, common? Oh, it's 162. Dang, it would be lesser. All right, 162, huh? What is it? Yeah, he gives me just enough. Dang, that sucks. Well, we'll do that. We'll do the lesser. Might as well. Get that 40, why not? And now I can make that title, which I'll do Eastwark. And I'll give it to you, because you... Well, no, I won't. I remember I just said this 5 seconds ago. I won't do that. Perfect. And we captured you, which, do you want to be ransomed? You won't accept it either. Very well. Is this tribal? Everything is tribal. Every holding is tribal over here. It's super unfortunate. The Fen Witches. Conquer County. Oh, I could conquer that one. And then I guess have access to... I guess all of these are going to be tribal. This one's theocratic. This one's tribal. Are any of these feudal? We're feudal, but it looks like everything around us is going to be tribal. Are you tribal too? Like the Merithics? You're autocratic. Slightly different. So none of these are going to be particularly handy to me to just have. I need to make the Kingdom of Johanna, but I should feudalize. Oh, I don't want this. That's right. I do want to get rid of this guy, though. Sack his coven? What does that do? This is a subjugation war? I could just take it. Don't really need to do all that. This one's gonna go to anybody. Anybody with, like, let's see who's got good prowess. My brother. I don't want it to be somebody who... Yeah, you can just have it. This guy. Sure, who cares? Is anybody not a strong vassal anymore? No, everybody's still good. It's fine. There was a peasant rabble. Oh, they were just chilling there. Okay, so we're hitting this dude. I think he's a vampire. Yeah, they're vampires. Getting rid of this nerd. Who is a vampire lord. Oh, well, that was it. Honestly, though, can I ransom them? Only not 29? I'm just gonna... Well, because how much would I get from this? 0? I'm still gonna ransom that guy. I'll take the extra gold. 60? Very close. How much do I get a month? 2? Be there before you know it. Convert faith finish. Thanks, buddy. Cool. There's actually a lot to convert. And that's fine. I'm going to first have you do this. Get a claim on that guy, please. That would be more useful to me right now, like in the immediate. Now I'll take this again. Might even capture somebody else again. Looks like we didn't, but that's fine. Cool. We took this. This is also a tribal holding. I really wish I could feudalize them for less than 500. Whoever this is, you're gonna get this too. The only person who's not that great anymore is you, and he's really good at that as well. So I'm gonna have you be this. Perfect. Love to see it. Cool. So we have that now. We're getting 4 gold a turn. We've expanded a bit. Johanna is growing, but we're going to get to where we're going to be too overextended to just be a duke. So I don't want to go too crazy now. Can I still not change that? I really can't change it. I wonder if it's going to be a thing where if I reload, it'll fix itself, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to like leave it because I made the error. So there you go. Don't do that in this mod. It's a bad move. Since these guys are immortal, I'll definitely make somebody into an accolade because they're always useful. I'll definitely do a spell sword to get the bonus to the spell swords, and then not a contender, but let's do... I feel like tactician. I feel like valiant is the good one. The iron challenger. Let's do the snow princes. No, not that. Champion of the snow. Done. Easy. It didn't even change the name. What the hell? There we go. Perfect. Champion of the Snow. It is my brother. Perfect. So he'll get some bonuses for us. And then I'll give us spell sword bonuses, as well as some other stuff. We don't have it. We'll get one more men-at-arms after we get our next rank. So like once we get a kingdom title, we'll get a men-at-arms, and that's when I'll do the spell swords. I think I'd probably would... Well, light footmen are really handy to get rid of heavy infantry, but I would like bowmen because they counter mages. These guys just counter cavalry, which I think almost nobody has. So I might want to get rid of you and then get bowmen. Eventually. Not right now, though, because I kind of need you. I'm not making enough money to just make a decision like that, but I can transmute again. I'm going to do that. Thanks for my 20 gold. This person wants to win my heart. My vassal. Please don't. I'm already married. I'm not even lustful. I don't think that's allowed. Let's see, what does the faith allow? Monogamous marriage. Sorry, girl. I'm not interested. This guy I'm going to wait for. But not like wait for. This guy, Holy Warfare Kingdom, I think you can just do once per lifetime. And since I'm immortal, expelling monsters though might be the one to do for this. I wish I could just do it for the whole thing. We'll do it for here because I think Scarp is the last bit, oops, yeah, of my de jure in Johanna. Because I kind of want to start moving this way. I don't really want to go this way. Let's just expel the monsters from the duchy. Go here, get rid of them. We'll just do this. Should be fine. We have a decent army to start off with. I don't really know why this is supposed to be advanced. Okay, so we lost somebody. Oh, he died. He was slain. That is a shame. Is this a... This is a tribal holding. 2 other titles. What else did you give me? Okay, well, let's look at what my titles are first. Just calm down a second here. I'm gonna grant this to somebody. Let's do... Shoot, I did not think that guy was gonna die. You're not my faith, so I feel like I want to do it. Give it to you. No, because you'd be independent. Yeah, let's do that. Because you would be independent, and that's fine. You're going to go here. Or not independent, but you're going to get taxed now because you're not of the same faith as me. And I think we consider them evil, so that's probably going to be a problem. We'll worry about that in time. We had a peasant uprising, apparently. I can't believe my chief, he got killed. I mean, good on that guy for Shaman Azul killing him. You know, props to you, I guess. Take this. I'm gonna combine my forces. I'm gonna head up north. Hit him again. Do I have any prisoners? I feel like we might. Ransom, what are you? Oh, Lord Umug wants to duel me because of her father. Sure, I'll accept. I'll duel you. I'm gonna attack her first. Oh, I beat her. Whew, I was really worried. And she has a grudge against me because I beat her in combat. This guy can just go. I'm gonna make you convert though. You'll follow the true faith out there, little Nord boy. You're not really a Nord though, are you? You're a man of Karth. Not really the same thing. This is pre-Nords. Offer a courtier. Yeah, I would take him. Why not? This person wants to have a seat on the council. I remember I specifically selected you to be my spy master, which is probably a bad idea. But nobody else is good at it, so it's gonna be you. Someone's gonna tell me this was a bad move. And they're right, but it's fine. The Duchy of Scarp we can make next. We're not gonna worry about it because we don't want to, well, hold on a second here. Combine, go like this. It's my son. It is. Catch him. Perfect. This is their leader. Falfart is his nickname. It's a hell of a nickname, my man. My man. Oh, I thought getting rid of him would end the war, but I guess we're already at war score. We are getting the war score from held targets, though, so that's good. And it's done. Thanks, buddy. I don't want this. I'm gonna give this to somebody. Probably, honestly, just you again. Just have it. I could demand you convert, which is probably gonna be more helpful to me. So I don't really care about the extra taxes. Nice, good job. So now I have a Man of Karth on my border, which is probably pretty handy, honestly. I'm at 74. I'll probably just wait till we get up to the one more, and then have you... You're not done yet. We could probably just wait a second then. Champion of the Snowweed's a worthy successor. Well, maybe you should find one. We've already lost about half of this, which was mostly levies, which is fine. Do we have anywhere that needs to be tended to? Everything is already good as far as my realm goes. Everything else, though, it's a little tenuous. I do need to work on improving these, but I'll wait until I make the kingdom title because I'm very close to getting that amount of money, and it is not easy to get that much when you can't raid. I mean, obviously it's not so bad, but... So how is this guy doing? What's he doing down here? He changed the name of his land. Oh, he made a kingdom title. Very nice. Oh, look at the crown on her. She looks great. So he ended up making a kingdom title. He's probably pretty strong. I wonder if I can arrange a marriage. No alliance, though. This is my grandson. I think we should do it anyway, though. We'll ally ourselves. Oh, I've heard of your dispute with the abhorrent fiend Ysgramor, a most contemptible excuse for a man. Yes, I become friends with Thamul. That's perfect. Nice. I wonder what I can do. I couldn't really arrange a marriage because you're a giant and they don't really do that. That's honestly horrific. That's scary looking. Don't love that. What was it, like 114? Oh, he's dead. Somebody killed him. He was killed by Lord Aestral. Oh, one of the Falmer. Oh my god, well, he has 50 freaking intrigue. No wonder. One less monster to haunt the snow. The leader of the Outmorns, Ysgramor, has passed away. He died really fast. Well, there you go. We don't have to worry about him at all. The younger son of Ysgramor and the younger brother of Ingol. During the return of Ingol, took command of the ship Darmzu, and aided his father in the retaking of Sarthal, as well as the other conquests that ensued. Ylgar was also known to be blessed by the gods of the beauty that defied his years, as if the passing of the seasons had forgotten their course. But it was not his appearance and feats alone that earned him around. It was his unwavering spirit of flame that burned bright even in the darkness of times. Interesting. And Ysgramor is not dead on there, but it does say he was... So he was murdered, and we do know who did it, but it's a mystery to other people. Interesting. So the Falmer... Well, +1 for the Falmer. Actually, this guy ended up taking that realm. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have you work on converting faith in these counties instead. Because this guy's right here, and even though he's my friend, I'm going to conquer this. Well, actually, I'm just going to conquer this. I don't really want to do the Holy War thing, but I want to be able to touch my neighboring realm, or these neighboring snow elves. All right, you guys are going to be here. I'm glad they got rid of those witches because they were going to be there for 70 years otherwise, and that would have been really annoying. The kingdom, I cannot... Wow, would you tease me like that? It was lit up, so I thought I could do it. Lesser? Well, how close am I? I'm not close. I thought I was. Who's raiding me? Oh, this nerd. 2 people. Perfect. Enemy combatants captured. Who we get? Can I ransom you? You would say no, and you're only worth 10. Oh. He learned Falmeris, as you should. Dang, whoever this is making a penny down here. Scarf raided. Hit him again. This should be over in a second. Done. I'm gonna hit him again anyway. Farewell, my friend. I'm sorry to have done it to you, but I really needed it, so. What is this? Is this all the same thing? This is a temple holding? I don't think I can technically use those. Yeah. I should grant this to somebody with high... This, yes. My guest, probably. My steward is also pretty good at that, so you can have that. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. And now you are not a king. I wonder. I could bring you under tribute, but you're probably too big. Can't offer vassalage to anybody that's like this. Okay, it's fine. I'm very close to being able to make that kingdom title anyway, so I'm just going to worry about that first. I'm getting raided by somebody? Or maybe it doesn't count because it's not my land? No, it does count. Just told me I was raided. I'm gonna have to come down here and deal with this. Get him out of here. Give me my stuff back. My vassal was taken prisoner. Probably shouldn't have done that. What the heck? Let's cast a spell. Transmute. We'll get this one. Boom. Very close. I will put somebody there for now until you're free. And then I'll put you back. It'll take like one turn, then we'll be a king. And that'll be the end of this episode's, thing, I guess, for now. Cool. The Kingdom of Johanna is created. This gift will mark the beginning of your royal tenure. Unfolds a beautiful banner bearing the emblem of House Angoth. You are a high prince in name, but still the realm should convene for a great ceremony of coronation. Let's commence the preparation immediately. I'm gonna give him 50 gold to forge a crown. And I can vassalize this person with no exemptions. Perfect. Let's bring him into the fold. Excellent. My great-grandfather, who is a great all-arounder, just at like everything. The only thing he's not that good at is... I'm going to put you here. He's really good at learning, but he's great at diplomacy, so I'm going to put him there for that. Who is this? She looks like a... I can't believe my great-grandfather's alive. She looks like a Lich, kind of. Guess I'm in debt, I know. Aaron Line to inherit 2 titles. Now, I would have to have True Ruler. Or I have to be Exalted Among Men. Bankrupts, yes. We can get Exalted Among Men. That could be a good goal. I'm going to stop right here, though. We'll progress everything else in the next one because I'm trying not to do too many edits, so I don't want to like go ahead. But this is a promising start, I think. My goal is to probably create like a high kingdom for us. I wonder if there's any decisions now. Found a new culture in West Ghost. West Ghost Nativity Region. A new culture may rise in West Ghost today. We shall lay the foundation of what is to come. The Fulmari language becomes Aldald Maris. I'd have to be a scholar. Interesting. How is my buddy down here doing? He's doing fine. I think, well, now we don't have any rivals. Oh, I do have one. I have this guy. He's a rival, apparently. So I guess we'll have to just figure out what we're going to do as far as that goes. But we may end up, I almost wonder if we should like jump around. I kind of like the idea of trying to come over to Solstheim and recreate the realm over there. Because there's like isn't the Tomb of the Snow Prince technically here? Yes. The Tomb of the Snow Prince is right here. And I think reclaiming this land specifically would be an interesting move, but we would have to first find a way to have access to it. So, oh my god, this guy's cool as hell looking. I forgot that the dragon cult was over here. So I think doing that would be cool. I don't think I can attack this guy, but it'd be interesting if I could kick them out. But I think creating a big kingdom and then like maybe trying to reunite with the Solstheim would be cool. Like to just have something, and then maybe trying to defeat the Dwemer could be fun. As like a goal, but I'm just spitballing. But as always, thank you so much for watching. This video will be out in like a couple days from me recording this, so I hope you enjoy it. And as always, I'm Sol, and I will happily see you in the next one.